I've never used it. I'm gonna back. I'm gonna back.
Oh, Yone's on.
Oh!
Ult him! What are you waiting for?
I had the buy menu open.
What are you waiting for? Bro!
I was watching Ludwig play Draven yesterday. That was some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. Chat, also news. The NLC finals of summer are in Sweden, Stockholm. We're in Sweden! Oh my god! Someone links me this clip and says this was you 1 year ago. What were you going to tell us? Yeah, so basically I had this idea. What if me, Nemesis, and Baus bought an NLC spot and we competed in the NLC with 2 others and we won it June 1st and we went to EU Masters. Because an NLC spot, I don't know how much it is, but if we put our money together and buy it and then we got 2 others and we competed in the NLC, I think first of all, that's one way to help the UK scene a lot to get more views towards the NLC, because I feel like it's it's been dying for a while. It's like the UK and the Nordics region. Second of all, it's not the hardest ERL, so for people like, me and Baus, we can slowly get our way into pro play. Again, for me, and Baus can learn more pro play champs. And third of all, I think the content would be crazy if we can win the NLC. I think with Nemesis, and if I go back to jungle and practice a bit, we can probably win the NLC. Caedrel is still undefeated in jungle in scrims. And then going to EU Masters would be crazy, no? The content would be crazy if we stream all our scrims as well. The only thing we need is 1, permission to buy a spot, 2, permission to stream the games while playing them, and 3, permission from teams that we're playing against in scrims to stream the scrims. If we can get those 3 things, then I think that would be the coolest thing ever. That would be the best thing ever. So I'm going to try and get that sorted. You try and get it sorted. I don't know when. Because it might go pretty well. NLC starts next week, so we can't do it now. It might go pretty well. It might be spring 2025. We might start our own team. Damn. Damn. Okay. But maybe we can do it earlier. I'm not sure.
It's a
good idea. The play right now, I think. Just don't put yourself in jungle. Really don't do it. It's like Interstellar with Murph. Murph, don't go. Caedrel, don't play! In pro play again. And I really want to compete with Baus and Nemme. And we're going to have to come up with a name, an org. And it's probably not going to have any sponsors. It's just for content. But I think that would be amazing. Damn. Damn. Because I want to help the NLC a lot. But I don't want to own a team. Because I think owning a team in this like... right now is terrible. Ooh, it is fucking terrible. But it's not really owning a team if 5 of us just bought the spot and we just played for fun and see what happened. That would be sick. And if sponsors want to sponsor Los Ratones, then go ahead. Hey, he had the name already. What the f? Who are you? But I really think we can do damage. Because I think teams are buying in and losing money because they have to pay players. But I don't think we have to pay each other if we're just going to stream the games, True. We're just having fun. So, we just make content. We'll see if they let us. What role would you play? I think I would probably play jungle, right? You're playing coach,
just
buddy.
You ain't
touching no mouse.
Figure out.
You ain't touching no mouse.
I really want to start. I think there's been a few streamer teams in a few different regions, but I want to make like a proper one. I want to get back to like pro play level jungle. I want to get Nemesis to fucking do the Nemesis things. I want Bausy. I want to try and get Bausy to learn some more champs and like do his thing.
Do his thing.
I get a strong bot lane and see if we can.
Bot lane is pretty strong.
Hook.
Damn, that's crazy. That's
Drafts.
nostalgic.
Don't worry about that.
I'll do the draft.
And help with the reviews all the time.
Good job.
That would be sick. That would be fun.
Okay, perfect. 300 gold.
So that's in the cooks. That's why I was a bit distracted last game. So I'm trying to hook it up. I actually think getting an AD carry could be pretty crazy. We could get if Crowny's down.
Ooh!
Or if Freeze is down or something.
Crowny?
Kind of crazy. Damn. And Rat IRL wants to play support. I feel like that roster would, like, if we have Rat IRL, Crowny, Nemesis, me, Baus, I think we can actually win the NLC.
Well, we went from Rat IRL to Reckless. Yeah. That's fun to look at. And then we made a team, we made an org, we made a brand, and we made some jerseys, and then shit like that. That's crazy. And we won everything, which is good. There's some exciting things coming up with Los Ratones for the rest of the year in terms of tournaments and competition. Other than that, we're going to be doing NLC. And we're going to be doing EU Masters, which will be fun. I'm hoping in summer we'll do a lot more Los Ratones takes on the LEC, because I think we've proven now that we are the best team outside the league. Okay. We're the best team outside the LEC. I feel like we've proven that pretty handily now. So it's good practice and it's good content if people are down. Hopefully they let us. Are you going to play in EWC? No, we're not going to play in EWC. This happened 1 year ago today. 1 year ago today, my fraud was born. The 25th of the 6th, 2024. What is that?
What have you done to me?
What is that?
What have you done to me? How have you put me on that thing?
That's crazy, no? Like, what the It's weird. I don't know if you guys are nostalgia baiting me now, but now you've shown me 2 clips. One of this emote and one of Los Ratones. And it's been 1 year exactly from both things, and both of them feel like they've been here forever. I don't know. Los Ratones feels like it's been around for a while already. This emote, I feel like I've seen this emote for fucking 40 years.
What?
It seems
How
so...
have you edited that?
Seems so long ago, but it's just a year.
What is
But a
the
year is so
photo?
long. What do you mean, and I'm still in the basement? Can you organize more tournaments? There's a lot of stuff in the pipeline. It's hard. You know, right now I'm trying to do Los Ratones and all the co-streaming. And the coaching and the owning of the team. And we've got league awards at the end of the year. So it's kind of hard to do more. But there is one more thing that I want to do. Which is a tournament. And it is in the works, in the pipeline. Yo, Dark Move, thanks for 10 gifted. And I think it's something that League needs in Europe. Will it happen this year? And probably not. I'm trying to find the right people to host it with. Will it happen next year? I really hope so. It's just about finding time in the calendar to do it. But I feel like it's something that everyone's kind of wanted, but no one's really been able to achieve. So I'm going to try and do it. And if I can't, then sucks. But at least I tried it. So let's see. I don't want to get too excited now, but it'll still take at least a year. I don't know. I'm just trying to use... Like, I feel like there's a lot of people who watch the Caedrel stream, and that's awesome. But I also kind of feel like I want to give back to the community, like with the League Awards and shit. I want to try one more thing that I can give back to the community, which is something that everyone's always wanted. See if we can make it happen. And if you're saying, Caedrel, you're just doing that to make money. Bro, I lost on League Awards. I think I lost like 50k. Bro, it ain't making shit. This one's probably going to lose more, but at least it's great for everyone to watch. What is this? Knight just had a 39 kill Sylas game versus Broken Blade in Skewmond. Damn, 39, bro. What is he playing Call of Duty out here? What the hell? Holy shit. 39 kills? In his last 4 games, he has 107 kills. Well, we're all fucked. It's over. Now, some people will say, so what? Worlds player is beating Diamond players into the ground? Yeah, but 30 kills a game is kind of hard, even in Diamond, even as a Worlds player. Like, you don't... Oh my god, it's true, that comment. There's a guy called Cash, and he played against Knight, who went 39 kills, and then he played against Knight in top lane. How unfair is that? Bro just gave up after that. F this, I'm out. Let me check that guy's account, see if he actually queued up afterwards, or if he's just deleted his account and said, I'm quitting League and uninstalled. He fucking gave up. First game, plays against Knight, mid lane, 39 kills. Second game, plays against Knight, top lane, 24 kills. Fuck this, he deleted the account, bro. He's gone. He's gone, bro. He stopped queuing after that. He came back after a 43-day break. Oh boy, can't wait to play my favorite game, League of Legends. Gets absolutely annihilated and goes back on vacation. See you in 2 months. SCA gang be like, wake up, it's 3 AM, time for MSI. Caedrel's DMs got leaked. Okay, listen, but my point is, I overslept, coach, my bad. Please, just 1 minute in the game. Thanks, Mark. Have a great... Although I sent a photo, but I have not seen my... Okay, bro, shut up. NLC is coming to Sweden. Baus and Reckless playing on their home ground. It's going to be great. Wait, SCA gang, the G2 Furia game starts at 3 AM? Oh my god. Wait, SCA gang is absolutely fucking headshot. Absolute headshot. Anyone's Legends left for MSI last night and T1 are leaving this afternoon. There's still no news about Gen G. No, Gen G's on the way. I remember because I opened up Instagram today and I looked at Ruler's Instagram story. Wait, I'll show it to you. Ruler. My man's on the plane. You see that? My man's in business class on a flight. He's actually in seat 16F apparently. So he's on the way. Together as one. T1. Why is Skumayushi wearing a hat? I love how everyone has the black laced shoes and Doran's just like rocking some fucking New Balance or something. What are those? Looks cozy. Some cozy outfits for a flight. Bro, the shadows are making me like, what the fuck? I thought someone was swearing at them in the background, but it's actually just the shadow of their fingers. They all have a question. It's like when the teacher asks, what's 1 plus 1, you know. He wants to swap jersey with Faker. Aw. What do you mean funniest Caedrel joke? That was funny. I am funny. Say I'm funny. What is this? Time Zone EU and SCA frogs wanting to watch MSI? This edit is not serious. What is this? Which team do you want to play at MSI? T1, T1 Gen G, G2, T1 because we lost him last time, Gen G. Actually, I want to play versus all of them. I really cherish this great opportunity to play versus players from a different region. Hopefully we can learn different styles.
MSI 最想交手的对手是谁
？T1 吧
，T1 和根基还有 G2 吧。
T1 呗，因为3个吃了他们。
根基。
其实都挺想交手的吧，就是能和来自不同赛区的选手进行比赛，就是非常珍惜这次的机会，也希望能学到更多不一样的打法。
啊，丁哥你这。
Damn, this art goes so hard. Corgi. Is that the Trundle X? Reckless on the Rel, the Kled. Oh, that's sweet. I really like that. Why is there an XGG in the back? Why is there an XGG in the back? Another big org is entering League of Legends. POG, are they good? Sentinels nearly doubled in revenue in 2024 despite a 6 million loss and plans to break even by 2026. CEO Rob Moore told us their CS2 and League of Legends plans for the future and how they doubled up. Sentinels. Oh my god. Wait, does that mean they would go to the LTA then, right? Sentinels in League of Legends sounds weird though. Something about that sounds weird. That just sounds strange. Sentinels. Sentinels is like the Valorant team in my head. It's kind of like if I say Team Spirit joins League. It's like, that's the CS team. Or like FaZe joins League. Actually, why did FaZe never join League? I feel like FaZe is in everything. Think for yourselves, don't be sheep. Furia Gam get out, G2 and BLG are out. Bro, I know for a fact you changed those pick'ems, screenshot it, posted on Reddit, and then changed them back. You're such a liar. Starbucks incident, what is this? Dopamine. Faker uses his phone like that. Why? For his posture? Bro, I swear to God, if that's me at the airport... Like, that is just what I'm doing. I would never. Oh my god. That posture is crazy. Wait, Karius kind of doing as well. Guma's fucking smashing a pretzel or some shit. Who takes these photos? Is there just like photographers at the airport, or is this like a T1 photographer? The Daily Esports. What character is that? I've seen that character before. Why does his bag have feet? I swear those are feet. It's not Sonic. It's not Sonic. That's not Sonic, is it? It's something else. Is there press at the airport? Is that what this is? There's just press everywhere when they get to the airport? How do they know what flight they're on? Like, what? How do they know what flight they're gonna be on? My cat Axis predicts MSI day 1. Your cat's stupid as fuck. How dare your cat go against EU? Gamma and Furia. What the fuck? Is that cat okay? What have you been feeding it? Who's got caps dancing like that? Who's got caps dancing like that, huh? Is that his pinky? Oh my god. That's AI? Where did you find that picture? Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What is that? That's from 10 years ago. That is like 10 years old. That's the first LAN I ever played at and I won. Bro, that tournament is the Superliga, you know? You know the Superliga? I won that. Me, I'm the 2-time back-to-back Superliga champion. Played in 2 splits. Why is it there twice? Hang on a second, bro. Mods! What? I found this list from 2017 of upcoming EU talent. Magifelix, Larsen, Seiko, Scarlet, Abadage, Special, Nemesis, Backlund, Militia. Yeah, the reason I'm not on this list, chat, from 2017 is because I was already top of Challenger Series. That's a fact. I was already LEC. That's why I'm not here. That's why I'm not here, buddy. Before you say anything. Crowny, Sheriff. Sheriff is Patrick. Toaster, Raya, Neon, Matty, Cheskla, Norskarin, Targamas, Selfmade, Lamabear, Blurzor, Syncroft, Skeens, White Knight, Shemek, Bwipo, Dan, Ice Beasto, Sleeping. A lot of these players have retired. I think a lot of these 80 carries have retired. Magifelix is out. Larsen is still going. I think Shiko's still going. Scarlet's out. Abadage is still playing in SK. Special is retired. Nemesis streaming. Backlund retired. I think Backlund Militia retired. I have no idea actually. Selfmade is kind of done. Llama Bear is a coach. Blurzor, I'm not sure. Syncroft is, I don't know. I guess these are inactive players, right? There's a lot of inactive players. Okay. Okay, chat, listen up. Jesus. Absolute. What's he doing? Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that? When did he play that game? I can't find it. He's been playing Teemo top in solo queue. We're cooked.
I'm getting nervous. Some players are starting to think Velier's definitely getting offers. Nemesis, I mean, they could go to the LEC if they wanted. How long can the Lost Ratones stay together? Or are they going to end up getting scouted and disbanded and have like just openings in the team where a certain mid lane, a hunk from Australia needs to fill in for? Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. I'll see my availability. I'm not making any promises.
Mid-Beast EU Masters champion would go crazy hard.
Will we see this in scrims going forward? I hope not. Baus already has so many champions in his pool.
Chat, I don't know what it is about...
They ban Nasus. They ban Nasus. They ban Gragas.
I don't know what it is about Teemo, but I swear to God, like, in a competitive setting, I feel like if Teemo gets to level 11 in an even game state and he puts fucking shrooms everywhere, that is the most annoying piece of shit champ I've ever played against. Like, the enemy team will go 5 sweepers. I don't know. That champ...
Call me uncle. What is uncle? You call me uncle. What is uncle?
Oji-san.
Oji-san.
Yes. Yeah, I say Fent Oji-san.
What Fent Oji-san? What is?
Bluetooth-san say Mito Beast-san. Seldom me Fent.
I don't know. No. Wait.
Wait.
I don't. What the fuck? I don't sell Fent. No Fent, okay? No Fent.
No Fento?
No Fento. He joking. What?
She got really famous of the like nice game tweet, right? Yesterday she tweeted, "Time to get started on the Zoe Midbeast OG-san." In case you don't know who Midbeast and also Nikic are, they are white men that are very, very horny for Asian women. So in order to protect this girl, jokingly said, "Midbeast sold me fat." Look what she tweets today. I didn't understand what it meant, so I asked VTuber friend in English. What is Fent? Even Google Translate can't figure it out. Ruchan is an abbreviation for a type of drug, fentanyl. What the fuck? Midbeast goes live today, and his title is Addressing the Allegations Made by Druto.
Oh, that's funny. That's good. That's good. The Sold Me Fent meme goes hard. I feel like the Owner Pixel Sold Me Fent thing is funny, but people have already started taking it to like the NLC finals. There was a sign that said Owner Pixel Sold Me Fent at an NLC finals, and now at the recent CS major, they're all putting Owner Sold Me Coke. Like, what the fuck? What is this? Chovy holds an AMA on stream. The secret to lane play is psychological warfare. The place I'm interested in Japan is in Japan, Sapporo. Okay, I'll skim through it a bit. Is there any overseas you want to go? I want to go... In terms of overseas vacations, I want to go. No, there isn't. I just want to go home. For me, going home is as difficult as traveling abroad. What? Is this translation real? You said your schedule has made you a morning person. Is there anything you do to overcome fatigue? There's no way to overcome fatigue, but when I'm tired, I sleep in the car and it'll make me feel better. So I think, well, other people are tired too, so I guess that's life. That's nothing special about it. I just live time and time passes. If there's one thing, it's that when I'm tired, I start thinking, why am I living like this? It makes me feel more tired. Holy shit, we're 2 questions in. This is... What's your secret to waking up early? First, I set 3 alarms, so you can get at least 4 hours of sleep. On days where I don't have volunteer activities, I usually sleep till around 12:30, but now I wake up at 10. Why do I only sleep so little? Because that's the minimum amount of sleep I have to maintain my professional life. What? Is this real? I wake up at 7 AM. I don't take a shower after I wake up. I shower before I go to bed. That way you can use the time you spend showering in the morning to go to bed. But even then, sometimes you can't fall asleep. Trying to go to bed 3 hours earlier is actually really difficult. It's easy to lay your bedtime, but impossible to get to bed early. So I set 3 alarms and go to sleep thinking, if I don't wake up, my life is over. Then I wake up. This is more important for survival. Bro, is he okay? Is this translation like messed up, or is this just... Is he okay? What? He needs to look after himself, man. Or like someone needs to look after him. What the fuck? What do you mean you're sleeping 4 hours? If you weren't a professional gamer, what job would you try? I think I would probably have been a game streamer. I would have streamed a lot of different games. There are so many games I want to play, so I think I would play a lot of different games. You used to wear glasses, but you haven't been wearing them lately. Those were blue light blocking glasses, but you know blue light comes from monitors, right? If you block it before it reaches your eyes, I feel like it slows down your reaction time, so I stopped wearing them. Is there any food you've been lately eating a lot? Maybe water? Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water. I just had a Cola Zero. It's been about a week since I last did it. Rather than having a particular favorite food, I think about it from a perspective of how nutritious is this. I'm like, is this nutritionally balanced? So I eat a lot of hamburgers. Hamburgers are well balanced. Wait, hold up. What? Bro says, I will check if it's nutritious for me. Is this nutritious? Oh yes, it's a hamburger. I'll eat the hamburger. Bro, is he fucking cooked? Is he rage baiting with that comment? Coffee, I don't like coffee. When I take caffeine, it makes me hard to regulate my body temperature and it makes me feel lethargic. In the interview, you said you love Japanese culture. If you go to Japan, where would you like to go? To be honest, I haven't really thought about it. I need to experience the atmosphere of Japanese streets. Sapporo. I would like to go to Sapporo. Maybe I should check out Sapporo. How did you know? Sapporo is famous for its heavy snowfall. To be honest, I needed at least 2.5 months to go there, so I haven't looked into it. I've seen you play top lane in solo queue. Would you consider swapping role? I don't have any intention of swapping roles, but if I were a normal person, I might play top lane a lot. But honestly, if I had to switch from mid to top, I would quit LoL altogether. Jesus. What are the top 3 advanced techniques to learn about your laning phase? First of all, psychological battle. Next, minion. Well, it's hard to explain in words, but it's about how to handle minions. Long-range minions have their own attack motions, and it's about how to use them. All former pros know this. Yeah, guys, let me tell you. By looking at the motion of ranged minions, you can see how to move your advantage. For example, when you're pushing minions against the tower, if you have a low stamina ranged minion in front of you, you may choose to take 1 hit from the tower. Then, during the delay of the normal attack, the minion that was attacking you will move away, right? Then the next one to enter the tower range will be the one with full health. The order will change. But when I talk about this, people say, oh, I get it. And people are like, huh? There are some who can't understand unless they see it visually. Is he saying that he tanks a tower shot to redirect where the minion's going? I.e., cannon wave crashes, he walks into tower, takes a shot so it hits the cannon first instead of the melee minion or some shit? Is that what he's trying to explain? So if you hear what I'm saying now and imagine an image pops in your head, then you're on the understanding side. And if not, then you're on the non-understanding side. This is not a question of comprehension, but a difference in the depth of your understanding of LoL. How you handle minion movements depends on your depth of knowledge. You've been told that you're currently the highest point of your career, but what's your secret to continue growth? I don't know about that. This year, structurally, I have less practice time than last year. I have to go to bed early and get up early, so I can't physically increase my practice time in the first place. But even though I'm practicing less, the quality of my play is improving. So I thought maybe it's because I'm not playing solo queue. I feel like solo queue just puts a lot of dirty data into my head, and I can't think of any other reason why. That's the only reason why I'm playing better this year. So solo queue is useless. Do you use Smartcast? Yes, I Smartcast. The only ones who don't use it are Talia, Victor, and Rumble. If you win Worlds, what champion skin would you like? Probably Talia. I'm thinking Galio would be good. Even if people say don't talk about skins, has there ever been a year where I didn't talk about skins? Well, there have been, but just I haven't talked about them doesn't mean it won't happen. For now, Talia and Galio is just cool. I think slightly dark Galio skin is good. How do you keep your mental health up when things aren't going well? If it's a tournament, even if I think I can't do this anymore, I focus on doing my best in the situation. If it's solo queue, I think, yeah, solo queue's gonna fall apart no matter how hard I try and don't care. In solo queue, whether you're winning, whether you keep your mental state up or not, as long as you do what you have to do, you'll somehow end up winning. Or rather, I play LoL so much that even if I'm mentally distracted, my brain and hands automatically make the optimal play, so whether I'm concentrating or not, I'll eventually be able to win. Jesus. When your whole team is losing in lane and you're the only one carrying, do you get heated or stay calm? Depends on whether it's a tournament or solo queue. If it's tournament, I stay calm. If it's solo queue, I get excited. My body gets hot while thinking, I'm trying so hard. Why is the game like this? What's your signature pick? I guess I use the champions that have been released recently at the time, but if you mean signature champ, I think it's already on Soul. When I picked up MSI, I had the feeling I couldn't lose the game. What are your in-game settings? The in-game sensitivity is fixed at 50. DPI changes depending on the conditions of the day. I lower it by 50 every year, and now it's 1450. He lowers his DPI by 50 every year. What? Someone in chat said 1450 is high. Is it? I feel like the standard DPI is like 16 to 1800, isn't it? Professional players spend a lot of time in front of a computer. What do they take care of their eyes, back, and wrists? Well, I guess I do, but honestly, I think it's okay if you have good posture, even if you don't care of it. I think that to play professionally for a long time, it's more important to manage your mental health than your posture. Even if I wasn't a professional, I'd probably play games just as much. So rather than taking care of my posture, it's more important to take care of my mind. What are the words you would give your fans? What words from your fans give you the most strength? To be honest, I don't really feel like I get any strength from the word of my fans. The mere fact that they support me gives strength. So unless I'm told something in particular, it's not a bad thing. If you could use only one champ for the rest of your life, who would it be? I guess Orianna. If you play Zoe 100 times, your results will vary from game to game. But if you play Orianna, I feel like you can get roughly the same expected value for each game. How do you manage your schedule? It just cuts into my personal time. I want to get my volunteer work done quickly, so I do it on my holidays or when I have between... So Chovy sleeps 4 hours a day. He grinds League all day. And then when he goes on holidays, he does volunteer work. Like... And the way he talks sounds so like robotic, you know? It's like, you get roughly the same value from each game. There was another part where I think he said that he is dirty data in his head. He likes to play the champions with the highest win rate. Maybe it's just a translation. If you could choose to play a role again, which one would you choose? Mid, definitely mid, I'll do it. There are a lot of reasons, but it has to be mid. Mentality is important to compete in a long season, but how do you control your emotions? I used to worry a bit about am I living without emotions, but recently I've come to think living without emotions is a great thing. There are a lot of things in this world that make you get angry, but as I've gotten older, I've come to think that being able to keep my emotions calm is a good thing. If the situation calls for emotion, then I guess it'll come out when the time comes. Please tell us your enthusiasm, Meshed fans. Enthusiasm, anything to say? I'll go and do well is enough. That's what professionals do. Rather than saying necessary things, the best answer is to be good. Holy shit. I feel like I've just had a whole world of Chovy just unlocked from this interview. He's like a weapon. I'm like torn between, wow, he has the most incredible grind set I've ever seen, and is he okay? Like, it's also like, I think the first part of asking them, can you travel abroad or go on vacation? He says, I just want to go home. Going home is as difficult as traveling abroad. I guess it's because they always win, and he's just permanently at tournaments or in the gaming house. He gets zero time to himself, and then when he has time to himself, he's doing volunteer work. Oh my god. It's a work culture thing. It's all culture based. Yeah, but like, that's crazy to me. The craziest thing to me is 4 hours of sleep. Like, that is... What as Dylan Falco said, scrim availability in Europe hasn't been great. We played against pickup rosters and ERL teams. Here's a lot of the LTA teams are scrimming. Fury is one of the most interesting teams Brazil has said in a while. They're young and talented, and we're not taking this match lightly. Are you aware the LEC has more Canadian representatives in the LTA this year? Let's get some actual... To be fully transparent, scrim availability in Europe has kind of sucked. We've had no shortage of teams to scrim here in Canada, even if most Asian teams aren't here yet. It's been pretty good. On one of our best days, we're an incredibly strong team, much stronger than what people rate us. We've entered both LEC Grand Finals via the upper bracket with pretty dominant performances. The finals were both poor. I think that changes the way people perceive us, but results on 1 or 2 days don't change the way I perceive my players. We're a threat here at MSI and will be one of the strongest Western teams and one of the strongest teams in the tournament overall. If people think Europe is a weaker region because Fnatic bombed out of playoffs, well, that mindset probably won't serve them well, especially considering how things have gone the past few years. I don't put much stock into that kind of thinking. The only thing I've noticed from Koi, from both local and international play, is that European teams have a very good grasp on how to play fearless drafts. A team like Koi is very scrappy in draft, especially when they get later in games. This will be our 3rd time playing this revamped MSI format, but it'll be the first time experiencing the playing stage and full best of 5s. We make it through. I've played so many games overall. That's just really exciting for me. Is it easier to prepare for MSI? It's definitely easier. In the LEC playoffs, we had 2 weeks, so we had a bit of had to prepare without knowing our opponents, which made it very difficult. Here we know who we're facing. I think the thing is, for me, the fact that MSI is only best of 5s. Only best of 5s. It is just best of 5, best of 5, best of 5, best of 5, best of 5. It makes it much harder for the West to take games off the East. Like a BO1 or a BO3, doable. A BO5, oof. That's hard. That is hard. Alright, chat. It's a good format. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad format. I'm saying that it's much more difficult for, you know. Ooh, someone said L take. I think we have a higher chance of winning in Fearless. That's a fair argument. That's a fair argument. I still think it's harder. But I appreciate that side of the argument. That makes sense. I've seen quite a few posts of people saying, don't underrate Furia, don't underrate Furia, don't underrate Furia. Is this Furia team going to come in and fist G2? What do we do if G2 loses to Furia in the first series? Like, is the world just going to... I have never written once in a game. I have never written. Chat. Oh, I did write one line. I wrote one line in one of the games. I said, shut the fuck up, you donkey. I wrote that yesterday. I did write that. I can't remember who I wrote it to. Oh, it was the Rakan. It was this game. He sniped me and discoed, and I said, and he was writing in chat. So I said, shut the fuck up, you donkey. But I was getting... Bro, he was... How am I getting a behavior warning? He was discoing me. Of course I'm gonna call him a fucking donkey. I got snipe-inted.
Actually life-saving that Lost Ratones, the Lost Ratones idea. I don't know what I would do if I was actually forced to play solo queue every day and I didn't have a purpose except for going solo queue. Because every single year in my life where I played League, I've only played like for fun stuff, right? Stuff that I enjoy, stuff that I have fun with. Bro, I would never be able to do it this year. There's nothing fun to do. Everything that was fun has been removed. So the fact that Lost Ratones exist and I can just play like have like a purpose, play to try and win, is life-saving, man. Straight up.
Aww. Bring back
Bro, I
Prowler's
was like
Claw.
a cock to get Sion back to what he used to be. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Man, the things I would do. The things I would do.
What?
Is AP Jax not fun?
Let's go, man.
AP Jax is AP Jax is fun. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. But they nerfed AP Jax as well.
Did they?
They literally nerfed that.
Let's go, man. Did they?
They like reduced E damage. I started playing AP Jax, and then they like I was like one-shotting everyone and the wave at level 4, and then they nerfed the E damage. And like when there's something that has when you've lived something and then it gets changed and it less enjoyable, then you will always think back of what it used to be, you know?
Facts.
1 year with best.
I'm kind of climbing though today. Winning a lot of games. Feels good.
I saw his open.
It's only
no
enjoyable thing I have for League of Legends these days. I don't even think the game is fun anymore. I just like the LP gains. The dopamine.
What is that?
Plus 20. Yeah, baby.